How's it going? My name's Ricky from Keys Toyota in Van Nuys. You're looking right in front of you at a brand new 2015 Toyota Camry XSE. It's completely different and redesigned body style from the old 2014. I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the features for you. Okay, so here we're looking at the front of the brand new 2015 XSE. Let me go over some of the features we have here. It's a completely redesigned headlight. It's going to be standard with daytime running LED headlights, some of the best headlights around. And as you see here in the front, as I mentioned, this is the XSE feature here. So unlike the XLE, which is the second highest model you can receive, you have actually quite a pretty sporty looking exterior front grille here. Very similar to Lexus. And with the XLE, the only differential is you're going to get more of a chrome type of front on the front grille for a little bit more of a presidential look. When you come around here, you see also too, you've got some hood scoops as well, completely redesigned hood as well. Gives it more of a sporty look. You can see some of the line work here. Goes very well in the wind tunnels as well to help that miles per gallon, which is very important in California. Here you're looking at the engine bay of the brand new 2015 Camry. Right now you're looking at the 4-cylinder engine. It's got a 2.5 liter in there. Very fuel efficient. This one gets about 35 highway and about a combined of 28. You can get it in also an optional V6, which is pushing out just under 270 horsepower, compared to this one's just under 200. And the fuel efficiency on the V6 is very well as well. You get a combined of about just under 30 and a highway of 31, city of about 25. We have the exterior of the brand new 2015 Toyota Camry XSE. We're going to take a look at the left side here. Let's just take a start with the rims here. We've got 18-inch alloy rims. It's going to improve the ride comfort, jumping from 17 inches to a standard 18-inch from comparison to last year's Toyota. And if you take a look, a very sporty look here. Very nice, and it complements the vehicle very well. As I mentioned, completely different and redesigned. Only for the hood is a crossover from the continuous years. We've got different door panels on here. Very safe. All along through here, through the tail light, it's completely redesigned. And it's also accented very nicely with some chrome just above the windows here. Taking a look at the rear of the 2015 Toyota Camry XSE. As you can see here, as I mentioned, completely redesigned. You do get an integrated rear spoiler. It's a little bit smaller, but it still adds to that sport look. Completely redesigned tail lights. Very beautiful looking, and it kind of sways into this chrome bumper here that we have. Accent bumper, I should say here. And on the bottom, it goes well with the chrome tip exhaust. Again, this is the 4-cylinder model. On the V6 model, you will get the dual chrome tip exhaust. And it does come standard with the backup camera as well. Here we're taking a look at the cargo space of the 2015 XSE Camry. As you can see here, it's very roomy. You've got 15.8 cubic feet of space back here. And as you see here, there's two levers here. You pull this here to access the split fold seating of the seat. Here we have the interior. As you can see, completely different from the past models as well. Very sporty. You have the hand-stitched leather on the side with a very nice suede in the bucket seat to keep you in for those turns. Automatic seats. And of course you have to have the lumbar as well. As I mentioned in the seats, you do get that suede on the door instead of just a normal plastic that you would see in a lot of our competitors, along with the red hand stitched along the door to accent the seats as well. So here I'm in the back seat of the 2015 Camry. As you can see, the suede and the stitching is accented and carried on from the front. I'm 6 feet tall and I've got plenty of space back here. You've got 38.1 inches of headroom back here in shoulder width, and for leg room you've got 39.1 inches. So very roomy interior. You've also got your own ventilation system back here as well. I'm sitting in the brand new 2015 XSE Toyota Camry. As you can see, it is a completely different layout, a beautiful layout compared to its previous models. I'll go ahead and start off with the steering wheel here. As you can see, it does carry over the red stitching on a leather wrap steering wheel to help accent that sporty look. It being the sport model, you of course have the standard paddle shifters, which is a very fun feature, along with the hands-free controls that allow you with the Bluetooth connectivity and control your displays as well. Let's go ahead and continue to the display system. As you can see here, this model has a 6.1-inch touchscreen, and you have plenty of apps in the XSE model along with the XLE models. This one, for instance, comes with navigation. You've got your phone, and you've got live traffic and weather so that you can see and get ready for your day. As well as this model has blind spot monitoring systems that you can turn on and off right here, along with the traction control. Okay, so here you're taking a look at the speedometer layout of the 2015 XSE Camry. As you can see, you have your standard tachometer on the left there for your RPMs. In the middle, you have something new, which is actually a very cool feature. You have your driver display here that you can change through the steering wheel. So here, if I had a navigation destination, the maps would continue here, along with on your screen, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You go ahead and continue. This is the music that you have playing. If you have any type of messages or alerts, it'll appear on there as well. And back to the regular display in the settings. Very cool feature, very unique. Again, helps with the safety so you don't take your eyes off of the road. And carried on to the right there, you see the beautiful miles per hour and the and the gasoline gauge there. So one thing I do want to mention in the interior as well is something that's very important that a lot of car manufacturers aren't doing at the moment is the top here, the top dashboard, I guess you can say here. It's actually a leather wrap, and that's very important because here, especially in hot California, you have your car sitting down, you know, in the shopping center, the sun's going to be beating down on this. And when this is covered in plastic, that hot sun is actually going to start to mess up some of the electrical wiring components as well after a while. So this being wrapped in leather along with the red trim, very beautiful to look at, but it actually has a double meaning as well. So here we're taking a look at the center console and the interior of the Camry. You have plenty of covered storage space, along with, of course, your standard 2 cup holders. You've got your front passenger and front driver heated seats. Go ahead and open this here. You have plenty of room for storage, along with a 12-volt outlet right here. One thing I do like to mention in this particular model, go ahead and pop this open. You have a wireless charging station, and what that does is you go ahead and put your phone right here. It is compatible with most smartphones that are out today in the market, and is a very unique feature, getting rid of a lot of those wires that get cluttered up in the center. And of course you have your standard USB and auxiliary ports, and again you have another 12-volt charging unit there. Okay, so here we're taking the 2015 Camry out for a road test here. It is a very, very smooth vehicle. One thing I like to point out that's a little bit different compared to the 2014, a little bit different of a suspension. It's a lot tighter of a suspension, providing it more of a sporty feel. Really hugs the road, and those 18-inch alloy rims really provide for a very comfortable feel. Okay, so let me go ahead and put it in sport mode, which is where this car really accelerates and you can really have some fun with the paddle shifters. Shift it over to the left. We'll put it down in second gear. And we're going to go ahead and open it up here. Oh, that's fun. And that's where you really get to feel the power of the 4-cylinder and the 6-cylinder. Very great output. Again, it's a smaller engine in the 4-cylinder, but it's got a lot of torque because it is a smaller engine, so it really gets going.